Eos, yes, Eos Energy trying to jumpstart a Rust Belt revival, one battery at a time. Back in 2019, the battery maker moved its manufacturing out of China and back to Western Pennsylvania. Jeff Flock joins us live from the factory floor in Turtle Creek, PA. Hey, Jeff.
And I drove here instead of flying, which is I would recommend, but there you go. Batteries everywhere that we see here in the Eos factory. Eos, by the way, that's the Greek goddess of the dawn. And this is in some ways the dawning of maybe a new trend. Joe Mastrangelo, the CEO of Eos, bringing it back from China to the US. You did that during the first Trump administration. Yes. Now you're booming. What did you know that nobody else did?
Look, it was just simpler to innovate being nearby where all your resources were. This building...
Isn't it cheaper in China?
Not when you look at total landing costs and ability to collaborate with people and really bring up a product that's a readily made commodity.
Speaking of the product, those batteries we saw, they go into these cubes, yes. 672 of them, and this is battery storage for solar and wind, as well as regular, coal plants, whatever plant.
Gas turbines, any electron can go in. When the grid has excess capacity, we put it in our system, and when you have demand, we just charge it back onto the grid.
The demand for energy, guys, is obviously, as you know, booming, and consequently storing it. If you're solar and you got, solar power, but you don't need it on the grid, you store it and then you put it on when you need it.
Yes, as demand curves change and supply curves change, we match them up.
These, spin around if you can, maybe you see this, you got one unit that's charged up here. Who are your customers? Who buying this?
This one here is going to a wind farm in Texas. So we're doing the final checks here right before we ship it out to make sure the customer gets a great product.
This whole thing of storage. Oh, by the way, look at this. We got one moving out. Where's that one going?
That one's going down to Texas too.
And what's the deal in Texas?
So it's a wind farm where we're matching solar with wind.
Before we get away, wisdom on this. We can't snap our fingers and start. This building that we're in is an old Westinghouse factory. These factories can be repurposed. Nikola Tesla walked on the ground that we're standing on right now.
It's true, and 5 years ago, this was an empty building, and look at it today. We're producing a cutting-edge product.
This can happen, but your message is wisdom is it's going to take time.
I've been in this industry for 35 years. This is the hardest thing I've ever done, but also the most rewarding.
Yeah. If you have patience, this can happen all over the country. Eos Energy, as I said, the Greek goddess of the dawn, and the energy future is dawning. Guys.
Now, if I can just convince everybody to say battery rather than battery.
Nah.
Coming up. Thank you, Jeff.